Here I am actually at a Spanish mission here in Texas, San Antonio region of Texas, and I'm at the mission of San Juan and the San Antonio mission here at the National Historic Park. It is a old church complex, so here I am going to visit that heritage park. Very Spanish. It's similar to Santiago de Compostela, where you do the Camino de Real, and a similar way there's a river walk that takes you to the missions here in San Antonio region. So you could spend an entire week or entire month walking through this Camino de Rivera and visit all of the missions at your own pace, at your own leisurely pace. It is a tranquil Sunday afternoon, early afternoon, and it is the day that you should come to these very Jesuit style monasteries. This is one of the 100 missions or monasteries I have visited here in the Americas, and if you look at it, that church is very much like the missions that travel to Mexico, to northern Argentina and the southern part of Brazil, where a similar architecture, similar missions were established in those countries. And likewise here in the United States as well, there's the Spanish mission that traveled through this region of southern states of Texas, which have left their heritage, their history, their mission, their share of religious and good work during the period of their time in this part of the world. Here we are. It's a beautiful architecture that has stood here for many hundreds of years. This site was a burial ground at the beginning of 1780. The remains of the indigenous people and other local inhabitants were in this church that was completed. They were removed during an archaeological investigation in 1967, were traced in 1999 in a joint ceremony conducted by the San Antonio's congregation and the rest of the mission that practice the religious beliefs of the Spanish traditions of religious beliefs. What an incredible, peaceful settlement here at the Church of San Juan in San Antonio. Okay, here's the mission from the outside, and as you can see, the actual forested region here is actually called the Yanguana Trail, where you would go the North Loop and the South Loop, which would lead you through to the San Antonio River, which also a trail or the Camino along the river to its different missions of this region of San Antonio. Yeah, so you've got a very traditional trails, the Caminos they call it in Spanish, and leading to its different missions of the region of San Antonio in Texas, United States. When you look at the religious missions around the world, it's mostly the indigenous population that tend to be following the religious beliefs and the traditions. Very much the modern life has taken away that religious connection. I hope that religious connection and the way of life is being taught through in the future generations, so that I could see here that Spanish community or the Mexican Latino community is very close to the church and its beliefs, and they were given the smiles. It is very important that the values of life is being defined in the correct and honest manner, rather than with an iPhone or an iPad where it's get distracted and detached from its values of human connection and the connectivity of life. These places could be the cabanas there, where the ancient times where the traditional Camino could have rested here at these little houses that were part of the mission. As you do the Camino along the route, you would come across these places, and you would make your resting place for the evening.